Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to keep my voice down a little bit because it's late here at the house. But I felt really compelled. I was laying in bed and I realized I can't really go to sleep until I share this message about standing alone with God. Um, Deanna and I just had a really beautiful, powerful conversation before going to bed. And I just realized, it's just really going deeper in what it means to make God your source. God is the most loving, powerful being there is in the universe, and He's the source of all that is good. And having a relationship with Him is everything. And of course, I've been practicing this relationship my whole life, but it's been most profoundly perfected through the teachings of union. And I found, I made it a discipline in my life to really watch class regularly. And I've noticed how powerful it heals my vibration, it heals my thinking, it heals everything about me. And it helps me to stand with God and be a light in the world. And it's not about always like directly, talking about Jeff Inchley or talking about the teaching. It's about being in the vibration of love and peace and standing up for what is right in all situations. And I've discovered lately that, yeah, it can lead to some really powerful occasions of, because the more you stand in peace and power, and actually this is something Eckhart Tolle talks about as well, you trigger ego or upset in other people. And so you can actually cause what looks like a lot of disturbance in your reality, awaken the disturbance that's there. It's like your peace expands as you get closer to God. And that peace, um, in a way, pushes against upsets that, of course, that you're having, and you heal those, and that other people are having. And of course, the purpose of that is to release this bad feeling so that we can all feel better. And I've been noticing that in my reality lately. And that's why it's so important to this concept of standing alone with God, which is really just, learning, getting to know God so well, which is getting to know the state of peace, the state of love. Those are one and the same. Getting to know that state so well that you're not shaken by anything that happens. You don't care if, not that you don't care, but you're not shaken by the fact that other people get upset or they misunderstand because they're not your source. Um, you don't need them to understand you. You don't need them to validate you. So what? You triggered an upset in somebody, a healing. Um, that's not a reason to stop expanding your peace, expanding your love, your joy. Um, it's just your job to say, you know what, I choose to stand in that, and I choose to be a source of continuing to heal this. If someone's open to it, if they're not, I still choose to stand in my peace. Love and peace, the same as God, can't hurt anybody, even if they say it does, even if they choose to be hurt. Love and peace is only a force of good in the world. And I've really learned that what it means to stand in that, even if no one else understands that peace. Um, and so I guess what I'm trying to say is it feels really good. And that's why they say it's an inner journey, because it's truly the whole journey is about getting to know who God is and getting the experience that that's an internal reality. And the more time you spend, both, is sharing that with yourself by either watching the teaching, doing good deeds in your life, whatever it is to build that positive energy in your life. It's both an act of loving yourself and then embodying that love and sharing it with the world. It's both of those pieces. So this is that other side of the piece. I felt called to share that love with you now, um, because it's overfilling. It wants to be shared. And I just invite you to, you know, Jeff and Sia talk about how life is just the journey between you and God. If things aren't going your way, turn to God. He loves you and He is there for you. He will see you through this. Look, if you're trying to get something from somebody else, usually that's what an upset is. I'm not getting what I want from life. and I'm expecting it from somewhere, someone else other than God. But when you truly turn to God, He is the source of everything, of all that is good in all of life. And you are His beloved child. There's nothing He would ever withhold from you. Ask Him to be with you in whatever you're going through and to help you through it. I promise you, He will. You can talk to Him, you can partner with Him. He's here to help you. He is your source, or however, I call Him He, however you understand the source of God, love. He is there and He loves you. And I just invite you to go deeper in turning to Him for whatever you're moving through, whatever you're going through. Um, he will see you through it. I promise. He loves you. Um, I think that's complete. I just wanted to share these pieces of wisdom and love and knowledge that came to me before going to bed. I wish you many blessings this holiday season and sending you much love. See you next time.